Make them guard. Make them secure the tomb. Hindi pa sa tumigil doon, sabi niya, you have to seal the stone. The stone that covers the tomb. Visiting Israel, they will bring you to, they say the burial place that Christ was buried. But we might not believe that that is really the place. They had built their chapel, and you can look inside, and they would say that is the kind of a burial place. And outside there was a big stone, flattened, but it's round, that you have to roll that towards the opening or the entrance. And that stone must be sealed. And when it is sealed, no one can touch that unless otherwise the command again be given from the one that gave the seal. Pilate said, so they went and made the tomb secure, sealing the stone. The idea of this ay makikita natin even in the Old Testament when Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. In Daniel chapter 6 verse 17, sabi po ng Daniel 6:17, then a stone was brought and laid on the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet ring and with the signets of his lords, that the purpose concerning Daniel might not be changed. His being thrown into the lions den might not be changed. Christ being buried in the tomb with a stone covering the entrance with the seal of the governor, that must not be changed. No one is allowed to remove the stone, the covering. And how can you steal the body? How can the body be stolen if there is that seal? The security was there. And not only that, then verse 66 says, and setting the guard. Set the guard. The guards were there. So it is impossible for the body to be stolen. But we know that it is by the working, because the next part of the chapter 28, now after the Sabbath, as the first day of the week. So this is now after the Sabbath, diba? Kanina there was the preparation, the day of preparation. Then came the Sabbath. Then after the Sabbath, here now, it is for the day of resurrection. As the first day of the week began to dawn, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to the tomb, to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and came and rolled back the stone from the door, and sat on it. That stone, heavy, that may be sealed by the seal of the governor, it was removed. Okay? It was rolled back. And there was this angel. His countenance was like lightning, and his clothing as white as snow. And the guards shook for fear of him, and became like dead men. Okay? Not really paralyzed with fear, okay? But simply unconscious. Okay? Traumatized by what they are experiencing and what they are seeing. So they know it. There was the angel, they know it, what is happening. There was the earthquake. And later on, they were told to say that, because of the cover-up story of the Jewish leaders, starting from verse 11. Now while they were going, behold, some of the guards came into the city and reported to the chief priests all the things that had happened. The earthquake, the rolling of the stone, and the absence of the body. They told that. When they had assembled with the leaders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers, saying, tell them, his disciples came at night and stole him away while we slept. Talagang binalikan nila yung kanyang plano, ng kanyang fabricated story. Even before the Lord Jesus Christ rose from the grave, there was that fabrication of the story. If that would happen, and it did happen, this is now our story. His apostles came and stole the body. There is no resurrection. There is no resurrection. He was stolen. The body was stolen. On this cover-up, makikita natin, number 1, the bribe given to the soldiers, verse 12. When they had assembled with the elders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers. This large sum of money would refer to silver, as how Judas was paid, 30 pieces of silver. Probably here, more than 30 because it says large sum of money. Maybe 30 can be counted easily, but this may be more than that, that it cannot just be counted that fast. But large sum of money, no? And this bribery is necessary. We know it is, the soldiers would know that they should not be bribed. Hindi dapat sila maging bayaran. At alam natin din po ng maging bayaran ay masama. No, we don't do that. But it is necessary because if their story be found as true, it will cost them of their lives. Pag totoo ang kwento ng mga sundalo, mamaya patay din sila. Why? Because they were charged with a guard duty. Pilate said, "You have the guard." It was a personal order of Pilate, the governor himself. Di ba nakita natin doon sa chapter 27? You have a guard, so go your way, make it as secure as you now know how. So they have no choice but to receive the bribe and make this fabricated story as if it is true. Look at verse 13. It is a bogus story. Nakakatawa nga eh. No? Sabi nila, you tell them his disciples came at night and stole him away while